Elon Musk just revealed terrifying truth about the James Webb Telescope. James Webb Telescope is one of the best telescopes that today's scientists have. It has discovered various new mysteries of the world. It enabled us to literally go back in the past and read them. Now, the new update about this telescope is that the great rocket master is also taking interest in this telescope. Want to know what are the views of Elon Musk about this? Then do watch the video till the end. So what are we waiting for? Let's start with the video. We have gone a long way in science. So far, we have unfolded various mysteries of the world. We know how we were built and how we have developed as human beings. Similarly, the Earth is also a unit, and it is developed from somewhere. From where? We are yet to discover. Every day we're making new development in this field. Every day we are getting close to our truth. Our scientists have made it possible for us to look at the past as well as the future. Have you ever wondered where the stars that we see in the sky are located? Are they as tiny as we see them here? Probably not. Then what is the mystery of these stars? How can we see them? These are some questions whose answers our scientists are trying to find. To do these things, our scientists have launched various rockets and other objects into space. The James Webb Telescope is one of them. And now, the owner of a private space company, Elon Musk, has also started to take interest in it. This telescope is a product of the collaboration of 3 companies who gave their 30 years to build this telescope. But what was the purpose behind building the telescope? Well, it's a long backstory. Scientists had already launched another telescope that was observing space for around 45 years, but the frequency of this telescope, Hubble, lies in the visible region and ultraviolet rays. It has been said that there was only darkness before the Big Bang. It started with single electron energy, and then the energy kept on replicating. Today, with the help of all activities, we do have the whole galaxy, which is full of mysteries and new things. They are not really mysteries, actually. The space is so vast, and we are too tiny to observe such an immense space. Efforts were made in the past, and still today we are trying our best to know about these mysteries. The scientists needed something that could read infrared rays. The thing is, when the Big Bang happened, it emitted immense light. Some of these light rays are still present in space, but due to time elapsed, it has changed into infrared rays from visible rays. By reading these rays, a person can actually read the Big Bang theory. Also, this is not about only those rays. The space consists of various infrared rays that can help in observing the history of space. By observing these rays, scientists can know about one of the earliest galaxies and the formation of the universe. Also, the focus point of the table is quite low. It may see a celestial body, but when it comes to observing, the telescope fails to concentrate. Hubble had observed 2 colliding galaxies, but was not able to focus on the phenomenon happening in these 2 galaxies. These were a few reasons to build a new telescope. However, in some respect, these 2 telescopes are entirely different from each other. One telescope is made to observe the ultraviolet rays, and the other for infrared rays. The primary purpose of building a new telescope was to know about the past. And we are successful, as far as now, in observing so. However, it has also been taken care of that the new telescope is built a little better than the previous one. Isn't it interesting to know that we can do time traveling with the help of a telescope? However, we cannot travel with it, but we can know exactly what has been going on in the past. The design of the telescope is also different and unique. It has a larger surface area to capture light as compared to Hubble. It means it can observe a larger area, and it also can help us focus clearly on the object, which is located millions of light years away from us. It would take a whole new development of the Earth to reach those places, but still, even sitting in a small room of NASA Space Agency, scientists can clearly observe them. These things have been made possible only with the help of the telescope of James Webb. It has been named after the scientist James Webb, who had been working as the chairman of NASA. It took around 30 years to build this. When it was finally ready, the date for its launch had to be postponed due to COVID-19. It had to wait 1 more year to get launched into outer space. And finally, it was launched in December of 2021. It had settled in its place, Lagrange Point, and had started to work. However, the process of launching and reaching the perfect place was not at all an easy task. For this, a temperature of minus 223 degrees Celsius was required. It is because space does not only have infrared rays, there are other rays of light as well that can transform or alter the infrared rays. To get these rays in their original form, extremely low temperature is necessary. Hence, the system had been set up to extremely reduce the temperature as far as possible. According to Elon Musk, the James Webb Space Telescope is going to help in revealing various mysteries of space. It will help in building our plans. It should be noted here that Elon Musk wants to build a human colony on Mars. For this, he is preparing to launch various projects, and now this telescope might help him in fulfilling his dream. One important task of this telescope is also to find a new living place. Scientists believe that there are thousands of galaxies in the universe. The Earth cannot be the only planet where life exists. If not other systems, other galaxies are bound to have different Earth-like planets. The task of this telescope is to find these planets. If possible, there could be hope for life and aliens. Scientists are searching for such possibilities for several years, and now they have found a new way to do their search. The telescope is more like a mission rather than just a method to study space. It had been laced with several new technologies and features. It is operated automatically for observation and takes energy from sunlight. The plates of the telescope are thinner, even than hair, to allow light to propagate freely inside the structure. There are 6 leaves that catch the light. Also, the James Webb has a separate chamber where to reduce the temperature of the chamber so that the infrared ray does not deflect. All these things are made in a good image in the eye of Elon Musk. Now he is convinced of the capability of the telescope. So, what is warp bubble that Elon Musk is talking about? A warp bubble is a hypothetical structure that occurs for a brief period of time inside an intentionally constructed wormhole in general relativity. It explains a deformation in space-time caused by a mass or energy concentration, such as planet or sun cores, and laser beams. Wormholes are space-time tunnels featured in several films, notably Interstellar. If man-made wormhole technology is ever achieved, every conjecture about warp bubbles and what they might entail for humanity will become fact. Until then, it's science fiction, but it's a lot of fun to think about. But what about Elon Musk? What is his strategy? While it is a big deal to some of the employees and other non-SpaceX employees working through the weekend, it doesn't faze Musk, who has slept on the factory floor of his companies before. There is a reason. Musk wants the Starship to be done as soon as possible. This time, he really wants to unleash the power of the warp bubble. To revolutionize his future space missions, he believes he can completely reveal the mystery of the warp bubble using the impeccable power of the James Webb Space Telescope. But even with the most powerful rocket in history, any passenger to Mars must endure an arduous journey across harsh space that lasts at least 5 months. If only we could develop a way to traverse through space at a faster rate, and the nearest star to us is around 4.5 light years away. That's all for this video. If you have any queries or suggestions in your mind, feel free to put them in the comment box. Also, tell us what you think of this telescope and how it's doing. Will it achieve the ultimate goal? Will we be able to know exactly about the past? Or what do you think of these efforts? Are they futile? Whatever you have in your mind, do not forget to let us know in the comment box. And if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching!